The next station is Royston.
Welcome to the Royston Report 6, and to the area of Royston where councillors and so forth of Royston have been considering putting a railway crossing right here, because this railway splits Royston into two, and there are only two ways of getting to the other side of Royston. One, down by the train station. That's a long way down there. The other, all the way up there and take a left and go all the way around the rest of Royston. And the people down here of Green Street aren't a huge fan of that, when Royston is just on the other side of this railway. Now, many years ago this used to be a crossing for the railway, but then they blocked it off, obviously. No longer can it be used. But who knows, maybe one day, it might just be again. It might be, I'm guessing you saw the kids. Let's see if they come back. The Methodist Church of Royston, with services at every 10 and 6:30 on a Sunday.
In a methodical fashion.
Down Queen's Road, just so you know. The greatest road in this town. While the rest of the world's economies are crashing, Royston is blooming with new buildings such as this, only made about a couple of months ago. What a fine building it is. A true testament to whatever that word is with an A.
Architectural beauty.
That's the one! If it weren't for Lewis, that could have gone on forever. And this is down the road. Not that road there.
Cane
That's
Road.
that little road down there.
Cane Road. Cane Road.
No, that's down there.
No, oh.
This is Victoria Crescent. That's the one. Victoria Crescent. There you go. We're down here at the back of an alley that I used to walk down when I was wee-eye, where my mum and dad had an allotment, which is over there. Unsurprisingly, there is now a gigantic gate to the entrance of it, blocking my way through, and a combination pass which would take forever for me to work out, and I'm a lazy person and I really can't be bothered, so I'm going to have to go back and not see where I used to grow potatoes. But the train line is also to the right as well. It basically follows us down there.
Okay.
Oh, what a view of track and field. Speaking of the Olympics, go on Team GB. The Lone Ranger. The hedge is going for a bit of style there with that cap. Look at the hedge styling and profiling. All the women hedges love it. Well, to the right we have the Green Street, which is painted in a luminous green, of course. But more important, so I left, where you're looking at now, is the Melbourne Road. Notice that it's not the Australian Melbourne, it's the right Melbourne, just outside of Royston. Tip-top place though, but nonetheless, we are here. We know us. The Melbourne Road, which many years ago, on this day,
About 100 years ago.
about 100 years ago, near the end of the 19th century, the border for Hertfordshire and Cambridgeshire ran across that road. So if you were standing here where we are right now, we'd have been in Cambridgeshire, and over there would have been Hertfordshire, and it U-bended into Royston. But yeah, as I was saying, near the end of the 19th century, they killed that idea, because having one town in two different counties, run by two different councils, was a bit mental, and thus the border was moved from there to just over there where a roundabout is. Oh, we're on the other side now of the allotments with more gates. A nice amount of food growthage. And whilst we're here though, you can see the chimneys of Johnson Maffey, which are about on the other side of Royston, nigh on opposites. We're on the east, that's on the west, about a mile away from where we are now, because we found out that Royston is about 1.5 miles in width and 1.5 miles in length. So that makes it near enough a symmetrical circle, just like minus a 0.1 mile here and there, give or take. So that's Johnson Maffey, quite a distance away from where we are now. In the year of the millennia, this wall wasn't built, neither was any of this complex, but it had started to be built, as it started leveling off the ground. And in that year, the roundabout that you see to your left was also built, because in my lifetime that roundabout wasn't there. This is the Royston Leisure Centre, where swimming pools, gyms and all sorts of other wonderful things like badminton and indoor football can be played. And it was recently built down here in that linear area of Royston. The military of Royston. Due to Royston being such an important town, we here have patrols from the military to keep us safe at night and during the day. The Roman Catholic Church. A church I attend for being a Catholic, so obviously I would go. That's where I go. It's a nice place in there, nice people. Wafers, the food of Roystonia. Worry not about the Crawfords. It's all about Roystonia when it comes down to these pink wafers, which you can find in multi-packs or in separated packs like these. Shall I open? Open away. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Look at the inside, look at the inside, look at it. Ooh. Smell it. What a smell. Just get the second side opened here. Seconding. Ah, and there we go. Released from the beast, Mr. Lewis. Mr. O'Neill, would you like one? Yes. Yes, I would. Look at the double layeredness. The layerings, one after the other. Superb and pristine form. And now to devour. Yeah. What are you looking at? Turn that thing off now. Turn it off!